welcome and thank you so much for being here. We're gonna do a timeless collective reading. Whenever this reading finds you, it's the right time. Keep in mind it's a general reading and see which messages resonate for you. Hopefully bring a little clarity to whatever you're wondering. And remember that divine inner guidance, it's in you. And try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition. So your decisions are sound, based in love, and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. We're gonna start with the Light Seers Tarot. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ Consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. What is the opening foundational energy, biggest and most prominent to know about right now, please and thank you. Oh, that's a really big one. That's a good one. You got the Chariot. Yeah. All right, so the most prominent energy is on you, is that you are on your road to victory, victorious energy. You're working with maybe opposite energies, but you're going in the right direction and working together. You're having so much fun on this road, you're not even in your chariot. You're getting to see it from the rooftop. Maybe something about a rooftop makes me think of like a penthouse or like a really cool party that's on the roof. I feel like you are looking at something through that spiritual perspective, because for me, the 7 is always a spiritual road. So usually the Chariot comes after there was a wobbling or there was push and pull between different energies in your life or in someone else's life before. But you always figure something out. You let go of the reins of the energies that were working against you or not going in the right direction, and you take a hold of the reins on the direction you want to go in, that you feel more and more as you go along that road that it is your destiny, that it feels like the right path. It's hitting momentum with something. It's stepping on that pedal, hitting the gas. Having forward movement. It's a very fast energy. So if anything was stalling before, it's no longer stalling. There aren't even any reins on this Chariot. They're just energy. So you don't have to have these big like strings or attachments to the energies that are choosing to work with you here. It's beautiful. I feel like it's like free reign. It's freedom. It feels like a natural movement that you are having in your life or with the energies coming in. I'm getting that you are choosing to work with now, and I feel like it is changing from who you chose to work with in the past, and or maybe who's choosing to work with you as well. Before I pull this, I'm gonna pause you one sec. I paused you at 3:30. So maybe something is gonna happen around 3:30 a.m., p.m. Let's get another message. So the most prominent message is you're on or getting on the right road, getting back on track. Let's take a look at what the energies going on around you are going through. What is the energy going on around you right now that you need to know about that would be helpful, please and thank you. Judgment. Maybe somebody is finally releasing judgment. Maybe somebody around you is judgy on why you're taking a certain road, why you're making certain changes. I feel like if that was that kind of judgment energy, those are the energies you are releasing. And if you have anyone around you that's going through this upright, this is somebody who is having such self-reflection on past actions, non-actions, what they did or did not do. This is where karma is released, where you feel like your soul is free and flying. This is where you choose to not repeat patterns of the past that no longer suit who you are becoming. This is a really beautiful energy because it's tapping into source. It's tapping into your higher self. But if this is somebody else's energy, this is somebody maybe breaking some really big patterns or cycles, karmic lessons in their life, and choosing to do something a different way. Also in the energy of forgiveness. Because if you don't like something about what you did and you have that deep reflection to not do it again, then you've made that inner change that creates the changes that come outside in your life. This is somebody heading towards the world, which is that big curtain call, getting ready for a new chapter, getting ready to be in a whole different, I'm getting a whole different environment or feel like a whole different person. Taking that leap of faith with the Fool. Number 20, Judgment. I'm getting that somebody finally feels free, or if something was kind of really sucking you down or restricting you, or whoever this is, there is something so light and freeing coming in. I'm getting that somebody is shining a spiritual light on both themselves, and maybe even if this was somebody who was naturally a little judgmental on everything outside, I sort of see somebody, I hear the blame game. So if somebody was always sort of blaming, you know, their circumstances to be because that person did that, or I had to do that because I was stuck over here because this happened to me. I feel like if somebody was putting, you know, energy out there as to why things were or weren't happening in their life, I feel like somebody is putting themselves back in the driver's seat and recognizing the role they actually played instead of everyone else. I'm getting that somebody is putting themselves back into the role of being the star of their own life instead of being like, I don't know, a background player. So let's see. Those are really big energies. Let's ask another question. What is coming up down the road on the Chariot? What is the next signpost or something you need to know about that you don't see yet, but it's around the bend? It's around the corner. Let's get a little bit of insight for you guys, please and thank you. Oh, around the bend, you got somebody with an open heart. Somebody who has a big open bowl here. Somebody deciding to fill up their own cup or coming through with an open cup. This is somebody very creative. This is also a masculine energy that is choosing or really natural with their intuition. Sometimes this is learned, you know, and sometimes it is innately there, but they don't always recognize that that's spiritual energy they're, you know, tapping into. This is somebody, I'm getting that somebody is following like a gut feeling, but that could be a beautiful gut feeling, you know, the butterflies, or it could be like, wrong road, not going that way. Been there, done that, not getting in that cycle again. So either this is your energy down the road where you are feeling really stable and secure in your spirituality, stable and secure in how you emotionally feel about yourself, about someone. You are going internal here. I'm also seeing smooth sailing ahead. And you got that starfish. I feel like that keeps coming through for you guys. So you do have this energy of regeneration. Being able to renew yourself. The King of Cups is usually a water sign, but it doesn't have to be. It's just a masculine energy that is now trusting and tapping into how he or she's heart is feeling. Riding these emotions instead of bottling them up. Because if there's a lot of emotions going on, but you keep putting it under the surface, you know, eventually things pop up at inappropriate times. Or, you know, they're forced away when they should have been expressed. And I feel like this is the king that would bother when they should have said something and they just didn't. Upside down, this king, I always see him as very cold. Like he's the wrong person to express your emotions to, because he would kind of throw that back and see you as weak instead of being vulnerable and strong. Upside down, this is somebody that I still feel like has a lot of feels. They got a lot going on, but they don't express them. And it's like that like pressure cooker thing. Eventually they just sort of got bottled up, and you know, that cork comes out, and all at once there's too many emotions that come out, but usually at the wrong time, or when he or she is kind of alone and, you know, finally needs to address something. So let's see, it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What is the I want to ask about that boat. I feel like that's maybe a journey ahead, or has to do with pulling up the anchor, learning to put up your sails. I mean, here it is like learning to drive your stick shift, or, you know, steer your chariot. So I feel like there might be an emotional journey or a journey ahead. Let's ask about that. What do we need to know about that boat? Please and thank you. What is your journey? So somebody is packing up. Maybe you have a match here. You have the Queen of Cups at the bottom. But this is where maybe this king or this queen, or together because of past circumstances, you release the weight of the world. Because this is where it feels like it was done the hard way. It's learning to work smarter, not harder. You know, here it does look like somebody had to go up that mountain, go up that sand dune, get to the top of an elevated perspective, look at the road ahead, but they were getting guidance and inspiration, insight and wisdom, a little passion, you know, flaring up along the way to help illuminate that path. And it's weird, I see you going downhill, but I feel like you're gonna go on an upswing. And I feel like that's a good thing. This is where sometimes somebody can be so stubborn, so set in their ways that they refuse to do it a different way, and they make it so much harder than it has to be. Because they don't want to accept advice, or, you know, somebody comes through and offers a helping hand, and they're like, no, I'm the only one that knows how to do it. It has to be my way. It's like, what if that person was like, you know, perfectly capable of handling something? It could help them out, lighten the load up a little bit, or at least give some information that would help whoever this is do it a different way. This is where someone is choosing to finally do something a different way, make a little tweak somewhere, make a change in their life, maybe a change in direction, so that where they're going feels light. It feels, I just heard liberating. I mean, it does look like she's only holding, you know, this little suitcase. She got her fancy little boots on. You know, she's going with the wind, and she has this bull, so maybe a Taurus energy, but you also have the fire energy here. Maybe that was that stubborn energy before, and now the stubborn energy is moving, or somebody is accepting help from somebody strong enough to handle it if you just gave them a chance. Sometimes this is just a step-by-step, do it in a different way. You don't have to carry the whole load at once. But I feel like here, because I asked about the boat, it's somebody leaving the baggage in the past. Somebody choosing to do it different now and in the future, and only bringing the spiritual fire and inspiration they need along the way. They're gonna keep getting this guidance and illumination. But maybe it's this king or this queen finally dropping the weight. This queen is so beautiful. Look at her. Look at her tapped into that energy. She does look like she is just in this energy of allowance, letting energy flow through her or him. She's actually halfway in the water. This king is floating or sitting on top of the water. There's a lot more under the surface you can't see. He's just dipping his little toe and finger in, but she's halfway to there. So maybe she's already aware or has already expressed a lot of how she feels, maybe to that king, maybe to herself. This could also be the balance of masculine and feminine inside of you or inside of somebody else. But it's such balanced emotions. This queen knows how to say and express herself and provide that nurturing comfort in just the right way, so anybody opening up to her feels comfortable with being transparent, where they can talk about things they went through in past experiences and feel open with their vulnerability. This queen is like Venus. She's just so beautiful. She's, you know, she's sexy and sensual, but she's very intuitive and tapped into the spiritual realm. She's tapped into others' emotions. A lot of times she's an empath. So she does have to learn to nurture herself. She does have to learn to distinguish what is her emotion and what is somebody else's, because she can get overly sensitive because she feels somebody else's feelings and takes it on as her own, or she can be the fixer too. You know, she wants to nurture and take care of someone or something so badly that she can also be the smothering energy. Or she can be, you know, even the one that love bombs or holds on to something so tightly because she's afraid of letting go. She's also upside down the one that would maybe accept less than she deserves because she wants love so badly, or wants somebody to love her in a certain way so badly. She accepts less than she deserves because she's forgetting how beautiful she is, how beautiful her heart and her soul is, and that she deserves to get back the love that she has to give. So this queen has to learn to nurture herself, fill up her own cup, you know, understand when it's the right time that somebody needs a little extra love, and know when it's the right time for someone to come to her, for her to retract her energy and allow someone else the space to open up in their own timing. Sometimes this queen has to be the one to, you know, let someone or something go out of their life to make room, have that bowl empty for the right thing to come in. Sometimes this queen has to be the one to choose to leave. Her crown is also floating. So I feel like this is somebody really in tune with their crown chakra. Actually, both of these people have floating crowns. So let's continue. Let's see what's going on. I do feel like, I don't know, maybe this is a journey together after a hard, long road each of them had, or a long, hard road together, you know, transforming individually, then coming together, or transforming together, because this is masculine and feminine, yin yang, opposite energy, kind of like the horses, but they're going in the right direction. Let's go to, I have the Oracle of the Unicorns. Since we have that beautiful chariot with the horses, let's get a unicorn message, please, and thank you. Freedom. That's what I saw before when I heard liberation. So maybe it is giving the freedom for someone else to grow in their own lessons when they are ready. The freedom for you or someone else to get to be on the road that feels like your destiny and your truth. The freedom for anyone else to feel exactly how they feel. the freedom for someone to make a decision out of their own personal willpower, personal, I'm getting like their personal freedom and power, but also maybe how to make a decision together. Love, wild and free. Choose your freedom and claim your independence. So now your beautiful chariot, you're riding a Pegasus. You're like above the clouds. I really like this card. I love the energy of the Pegasus. I feel like there's something so special about it. So maybe it's about a leap of faith. Let's get a couple of, let's do this mystery deck. Let's just get a couple of messages. What would be helpful on the Chariot, Judgment? Maybe it's also freeing up your time for a specific person. Freedom of judgment on yourself or anyone else. Freedom to relax, take the day off, let go of your energy. I like that, it's the chillax card. Let's get another one. Maybe you have to relax today, chillax today, let go today, you know, get on the right path today, release the past today, lighten up the load today, accept some help today. Maybe this is even for some of you, somebody helping you out, doing whatever it is so you have more time to spend with a certain person or yourself. What can you do today to make a change? It's another message. Self-sufficient. Maybe it's doing something independently on your own, taking the reins, taking back the control. Releasing control anywhere out there on anyone else where it doesn't need to be. I feel like you're gonna start to feel really good with whatever you're doing here. Project you're working on, partnership you're in. Doing something on your own, not relying on somebody else. Maybe that's somebody else as well. Maybe somebody was kind of codependent or always sort of relied on others to carry the load for them. And maybe for some of you, it is allowing somebody to carry their own load. Oh, yeah. I mean, I like this. Maybe this is a partnership where you both come with a full cup and yet fill each other's cup of emotion back and forth. And it looks like today you might need to, for my messages, chillax and spend some alone time together. Whatever it is you choose to do, there's somebody that wants to be alone and have some, you know, maybe that's somebody's love language. They just want your time. So maybe it's calling someone up or someone's going to give you a call today. Maybe somebody has to get in their chariot and come and pick you up. Vice versa. Maybe you have to go to town, get some food so you can go on a, you know, go cook something in the kitchen or go on a sassy date in town. Maybe some of you meet somebody when you're in town. To town today. Maybe you have to go to town today so you can relax tomorrow, get your shopping done. Let's get another message. I like when these are weird and fun. Oh, wow. Well, here you're coming down the mountain and I feel like where you're walking is smooth. But here you were pushing rocks up the mountain, which is this was kind of like my card for the backwards 10 of Wands. I kind of like that this came over. I mean, look at how strong you are when you got up the mountain. Hey, you got some muscles going through that situation. But now that you got the muscles, you have to chillax so they continue to grow. You can't keep pushing the weights. It's actually when you relax something back that those fibers get stronger. And this is where somebody felt like they were just pushing rocks up the mountain. That's when you're doing it the hard way. At the bottom, since I put that upright, you do have to make or are getting a love call. So it is about love. A love text or a love call or text is coming to you soon. Maybe this is going to happen today, kind of soon. Yeah. All right, what else should we go to for today? I want to do an animal, one of the pretty animal cards. So what is a spirit animal to be helpful? Please and thank you. Oh, you got this cheetah. This cheetah energy likes to come through for you. It's funny, there are so many animals in this deck, but you guys always tend to get, you know, a couple of different ones that like to come through as your spirit animal. So you got this cheetah. This is the adaptability and the ability to be graceful, to know when to hold back, and to know when to really hit the gas and move forward with something. This is having like flexible agility. It's also where, let's see, when we get the book, I feel like it's about your concentration as well, your focus. As I'm saying that, I have no idea where to focus to find the book. I'm going to pause you so you don't have to watch me look. Hold on. Maybe it's about organization. It was right in front of me. Cheetah is the developing the ability to focus. It is incredible focus and graceful agility. This magnificent cheetah offers us guidance on seizing opportunities. Maybe that opportunity is today. That text that comes through today. That, you know, chance to get on the right path is today. That chance to release the burdens of the weights of the world on your shoulders is today. It teaches you the significance of maintaining relentless concentration on objectives, harmonizing actions with moments of reprieve. It's a balance between give and take. It's the balance between, you know, the different gears that you have to move when the terrain changes. It's the balance between the get up and go and to take a day off. Let's do something. I kind of want to do a love card for you guys. So should we do it? We should. But I'm going to do this combination deck, which is the romance and love and the whispering heart together. That's the pink decks. So what would be helpful right now for the collective on love, romance, and situations that involve the heart? Please and thank you. Falling fast. All right, so you do have this really, really fast cheetah. So maybe these emotions come fast. Maybe this chariot is moving really, really fast, but you gotta stop every once in a while and fill up the gas tank. Maybe, I mean, if you have this really beautiful partnership, you know, it feels like a really nice match between this king and queen, then I do feel like you have to remember that sense of independence. You know, don't put all of your energy into that person or only that partnership and forget your own projects. Forget your friends. You know, forget the things that you are into as goals. Love happens quickly. Just don't lose yourself in the process. You do have something coming through soon. So if something comes around that bend really fast and you have plans today in town. Wait, like when my cards start to go all over the place. You already have plans today. It might mean that, you know, you have to say, I already have something going on, but we can chillax and have some alone time together. Maybe tomorrow, what's your schedule like? You know, don't like completely bend over backwards or, you know, change plans on something you wanted to do just because this person comes on in. I feel like there's going to be a really nice balance, and I feel like somebody is going to respect and understand those maybe boundaries. But I feel like you do want to be together. It could also be that maybe you have to make plans very fast. Let's get another message. Friendship. So maybe it starts with friendship, or maybe it's even somebody in your life that you fell fast and hard for, but it ends up to be a just friend situation. I don't know. This is kind of a different message on this particular card. It's a little weird. It does say that there might be someone in your life that maybe doesn't see you the same way, but one person might have feels and the other person might just see it as friendship. The connection is based on friendship, which can be good. If you have any kind of sassy time or, you know, true partnership and it's based on friendship first, then it's probably something really solid that's going to last and, you know, be really substantial. But there might be somebody in your life where somebody has feelings and it's just going to stay on the friend zone. So maybe somebody friend zoned you, or you have to friend zone someone else. You'll know if you don't have those kind of feelings for someone. And I do feel like if you're falling for someone and they are not on the same page, you would much more appreciate them telling you the truth so you can get in your beautiful chariot and, you know, get that cheetah energy and that Pegasus energy on the right road where you're going to have a victorious relationship than, you know, get trapped in a cycle where it wasn't really meant for you. I hope that made sense. I feel like you just rather know the truth if somebody really wasn't feeling the same way, so you can at least get on the same page. And maybe that's what you need to do for someone else too. Maybe that helps get somebody, you know, on the right road. If every time, you know, they're trying to ask you out, or, you know, I don't know, I see somebody like really like trying to push how they feel for you and you just not really feeling it, but you like them. It's not somebody you're like annoyed by, but maybe that's becoming annoying. And it feels like, you know, they're just like pushing rocks up the mountain at this point. So maybe that offers somebody some relief. It does look like somebody is going to be relaxing. You keep getting this message. Where's your chillax card? I just thought of that weird song. Relax, stick to it. When you want to go through it, relax. That's going to be stuck in your head now. That song. It's like it's one of those songs. Maybe a good conversation helps somebody to relax their energy too, if you got a little love bombing situation. But it's find joy in the simple pleasure of just being together. I am getting that there are different energies, either different groups of you or you have different people in your life. I do feel like you have somebody you feel extremely comfortable with. I feel like maybe finally something is getting, you know, on the right road, or someone's getting back in the driver's seat. And I feel like one of the most important things you can do with that person right now is time together. And I feel like if there was anything kind of stressed out in either of your lives, it is going to be I just heard a game changer, but I feel like it is gonna like relief stress. Maybe this is somebody you just feel peaceful around. All right, let's get one more. What is one more message? Please and thank you. This window, a new, ooh, well, maybe you have to relax and get your energy up for a new adventure. A new adventure in love is coming. Get ready. It's the same message from my card. Where is it? Where'd it go? Where's your love text? I don't know where it went. Everything is all over the place. Didn't you have a love text or something coming soon? Alone time together? I don't know where it is. A new adventure in love is coming. Get ready. Get ready, 'cause here I come. What's that, another song? All right, so let's maybe do just one career, just in case some of you are wondering about, you know, career, not just the love department. So what is one message to be helpful? Please and thank you. I love that you got an angel in the career deck. You have guidance. You look at this sassy angel. You have all these angel wings. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. I feel like those are those little spiritual lights guiding you along. You are discovering another piece of your destiny, which is your chariot. It's your destiny to be on this road and your purpose in life. That's big. So for some of you, it's what you already have been guided towards and you know is your purpose. And for some of you, you are releasing an old cycle and you're going to discover something really new about yourself and get these windows of opportunity open to you that you never thought you would have. And I feel like they're special because I feel like this is something different. It's not really the big door. It's like a little clue. It's like something that lets in the light. I feel like you still have to make it to the big door. Maybe it's taking a leap of faith and just jumping through the window. You know, going through the sideway. All right, let's do a rock star. What is a rock star message? To be helpful, please, and thank you. Robert Smith coming through again. This is explore your inside world. Reflection. Self-reflection. Maybe somebody is mirroring you, which shows beautiful things and also puts a reflection on the shadow side, things that you don't see because you're getting an opposite perspective. So maybe that's a overall healing kind of reflection coming in to see something an opposite way or opposing way. I just see this and now I see the eyes are the window to the soul. Let's get one more because I auto shuffled. One more, please, and thank you. Prince. Yeah, you got Prince coming through. Innocence. Experience today. Where's your today? Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you, Prince. So, what experience do you get to have today? What are you going to create? Who are you going to call? You know, what are you going to do different? Where are you going to, you know, open up your own window of opportunity too for yourself? What are you going to find in town that's really awesome? Because I want to know what this means. If any of you have something amazeballs that happens when you go to town today, please put that in the comments. And maybe it's just today not going to town, not doing anything. Maybe today's the day to just relax, chillax, reflect, let go. Maybe have some sassy time with someone else. And make some plans for this big road of destiny falling into your world, or you are already on. I get beautifully smooth and fast. So with this, I bid you adieu. I hope this reading was helpful. Thank you for being a subscriber to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and I love you all so much. I feel so blessed to be here with you, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.